Oh, hey, all you happy lost souls. How are y'all doing out there? I'm sorry, I know it's been a while. The purpose of this video is just pretty much an update since it's been over 3 weeks since I posted. Um, and just kind of, to show you some of the collection, kind of filmed a little bit better. This is a slightly better camera I'm using. And you can see here some of the gemstone type artifacts and some of the really cool points. This one's neat. It's very thin and it's flaked on both sides, but the one side is white and the other side's black. It's pretty cool. But I don't want to get too much into discussion about the specific artifact collection because I do want to make a few announcements real quick. We're definitely going to redo the contest because I still haven't got a response from the original winner from a few weeks ago. So I'm going to redo that. I'll probably do 2 winners though, just to make up for it. I tried contacting or having the person contact me. I've seen nothing in my emails from him, so we're going to have to redo the drawing and all that. So, really, the whole purpose of this ramble is the title of this. The thumbnail is probably a little bit. It's going to cause a little bit of controversy out there. But I always wanted to advance our knowledge and understanding and stress the fact that there's things way older than the Clovis culture going on in North American archaeology, but we just got to look for it. So that's really kind of the purpose of this ramble, and how archaeology really isn't a science. Regardless of how much we want it to be a science, it's really not a science. It's more of a philosophy that draws on other sciences. Archaeology is really detective work of extremely old cold cases. We use things like pitch and organic materials to try to draw ages. We use geological principles like stratification, and if you're lucky enough to find some of the artifacts intact and in place, and you can then take soil samples from directly underneath of the intact artifact, and have biologists study the pollen and kind of can draw conclusions of time period. If you find something in strata, because we already have core samples and we've already done a lot of work dating things geologically, we can put a much better idea of when something is from. Other than that, you're using principles such as, the efficacy of the stone, the repeated pattern, these patterns that we see in the materials used, in the style of the tool, in the treatment, in the production, in the manufacturing, and in the materials that were chosen. And I want everyone to know that I love everything people have sent me. I've seen amazing collections. I go through my emails. I don't respond that often. I'm a one-man operation. And around the holidays, I'm extremely busy at work. So honestly, I don't get nearly as much time to work on my channel as I would like. Hopefully that changes someday as the popularity of this stuff kind of grows. And I want to thank you all, and to stay tuned for some awesome new videos coming up. As the weather gets warmer in my area, I'm going to be doing a lot more on-site stuff, continuing the research in the history stuff of the area. And that's really what I want to get at. I really think it's important that when you set out, you explore your own backyard first. Learn the history of your own area. What happened there? Who are the important figures, the important dates? And you'll find that there are so many amazing things that have probably happened right in your own backyard. And start from there and go through the old archives. Go through all of that stuff in your local registry, in your library. Go through the old historical records and then go retrace those footsteps. Use things like geological surveys of the area, things like that, to help you kind of figure out where to start. So these are all suggestions. Use the lay of the land. Use programs like Google Maps. Google Earth to find cool locations. You can find really cool things by studying the topography. I'm also going to be cutting the stone a lot more as well. Be doing a lot more cutting and things like that because it's kind of neat to show that kind of stuff. So we will definitely be doing that. Some more gemstone. You got the Baker Blue agates, and you got some of your aluminum oxide and corundums. But really, the purpose of this rant is just to say, stay tuned. I'm sorry, I know it's been a while. I want to say happy holidays, regardless of what you celebrate. Happy holidays out there. Everyone stay safe. Everyone find the love around them. But yeah, I haven't gone anywhere. I've just been really, really busy. And I wanted to put something up just to let you know, hey, everything's cool. So it's just a little update. And I will be redoing the contest, guys. Just stay tuned. In about a week, I'm going to be doing another drawing and everything since the other winner did not get back to me. I want to, do the giveaway and complete that for sure. But like I said, archaeology draws from tons of different sciences, from geology, from anthropology, from history, from things like I think it's called a dendrochronologist, somebody that uses the tree rings to date things. There's a ton of experimental archaeology done to try to reverse engineer some of the tools we find to figure out what their purpose was and to figure out how effective they were. And the thing that we really draw a lot of speculation on is like what were their traditions, what were their beliefs and religious practices and their spirituality. These we can only draw speculation from the things that we find, where we find them, things that we deem to be ceremonial versus industrial, or things that have clear purposes for battle and for war, and other things that have a clear purpose for construction and woodworking and hide working. A lot of these crazy hide type working tools, these little needle-like tools and pokers. These ones down here are found in the Neshaminy Creek area. This crazy sharpener. It's made out of this basalt-like material. And then over here you get really old non-composite artifacts made of bandit chert. Some bandit chert right there. And we get these other ceremonial tools made out of echo glites and different materials found around these thermal areas and thermal springs, which I will be going back to a few of the thermal spring areas, and I will be filming. They're a lot easier to get back to in the winter because of all the thickets. We get these heat-treated tools that had obvious woodworking, or either that or mining. There's a lot of lead, a lot of metals in the area, silvers and golds. We even find some memorial like effigies, like I call this like the golden it's like a golden gorilla head, really, or the golden Nephilim. But this is various metals. There's nickel in here, a little bit of gold. It's an amalgamation of different materials. You get these picks made out of yellow sapphire, these saws. I've gone over all this stuff in videos, and I'm reorganizing a lot of stuff, so the room is a bit messy right now. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of cool stuff to come. A lot of really cool stuff to come. But that's my my 2 cents. And you guys, you'll probably get frustrated if you take your stuff to places and you run into a smug gatekeeper, someone that discredits your finds, someone that discourages your ideas. Don't let that ever stop you, because it's the amateurs, it's the people finding these things that nobody's looking for, paying attention to. It's these people that make a huge difference. And you might not be vindicated right away, You might feel a little bit gaslit at first, but just keep finding other people, find groups out there. And I'm a little bit more reclusive by nature. I work a lot. I take care of family members. I help take care of family members, help take care of household. Very, very busy. So I haven't really expanded. I will be having someone come in to help film me when I'm on site, so I can do more of like a hosting type thing and be on camera a little bit. That's all upcoming. But yeah, guys, just stay tuned. Thank you all so much. Give me about a week, and you'll hear announcements for the redrawing of the contest. I'm going to do 2 winners this time too, guys. And I'm just going to pick the winners out of the people that have already entered the contest. I'm just going to redo it. I think it's fair that way. But anyway, guys, I love you all. Stay safe. Have a great holiday. Keep hunting out there. Don't get discouraged. It's a really cool piece of coral right here. Some of the metals and fossils are on this top shelf. I often wonder if there's agate inside of this, like if there's a really cool pocket, because it feels hollow, but I've never wanted to cut it because it's such a cool specimen in its entirety. Maybe one day I'll have a survey put up to see if y'all want me to cut this big piece of coral down and see if there's any cool geode-type formations of agate inside. It's very rare that happens because it has a silicate replacement involved geologically. So chances are no, but possibly. But anyway, guys, what do you think? Do you think archaeology is a science, or do you think it's more of a philosophy? I don't think it's a science. I think there's aspects of archaeology that are a science. And one of the biggest aspects is the excavation. That's gotten so much better, and there is steps and there's a method to it. I think there's a bunch of aspects of archaeology that use all kinds of sciences, but I don't think it's a science in itself, because I think it relies on a lot of speculation, a lot of conjecture. A lot of things get conflated because the span of time is so great, and we only know up to the last thing we uncovered. You find a new clue, it could change the whole story. And that's what they don't like. They don't like when new clues or clues that change timelines are found, because then they have to go back and redo everybody's work and everybody's theories. But it should always stay fluid in archaeology. There should always be that flexibility to be able to change your ideas or notions on the fly as more evidence is discovered. And that's what really hasn't happened. And that's my main point, is to kind of shed light on some of the really old stuff in North America that is way older than 13,000 years. There's a whole tray of stuff right here. But I will go through some of those tools and get them out of the collection, get them all on one spread to show you some of the really, really old stuff soon. But anyway, guys, I love you all. Like I said, stay safe. Please subscribe if you haven't. And the channel, as always, will be about art. It'll be about history, philosophy, discussions, and sometimes like this, it'll be about rants. But anyways, guys, it's just kind of an update, and stay tuned for more. Peace out.